It's another grey-as-fuck morning in broken Brexit Britain, where the bins are on fire, your rent's higher than your serotonin, and Baz has just decided that Keir Starmer is an AI sleeper agent designed by the EU to sedate the working class. That's right. Labour's leader is, according to Baz, a synthetic meat puppet operated remotely by Ursula von der Leyen and 3 French snails. Purpose? Replace the British poor with beige Deliveroo staff and obedient Turkish hair merchants. And where better to start a revolution than from a boat that runs on battery acid, weed, and weaponized paranoia.
And Starmer? Silly cunt. Don't get me started. If he's not a robot, I'll eat me own fucking toes.
Labour? They're like me ex. Promise you a future, then nick your Rizzler and fuck your brother's dog. Said they'd secure the borders. Fucking hell, fuckers can't even secure my fridge. Opened it this morning. There's some Bulgarian geezer making fucking borscht in there. Smelt lovely, mind, but it's the principle, innit?
You seen the cunt blink? He don't. He fucking refreshes. Full page reload like Windows 98 for fuck's sake. That ain't a man. That's fucking firmware wearing a tie.
I knew it were real when I dreamt of Keir Starmer's face printed on a fucking barcode. I scanned it at Lidl and it said, "You are property of NATO." Woke up in a cold sweat with couscous in my socks.
I'm telling you, Tommy was fucking right. It's post-Brexit soft invasion. First they take our sausages, then they send Starmer.exe to ask some cunt to release them. Bloke's a fucking goon, mate.
This isn't a fucking shop, mate. It's a distribution hub for Labour's migrant relocation scheme. Couscous oil, full of listening devices. I astral projected into Labour HQ. They've got a big bastard wheel, spin it to decide which town gets shafted next. Whole thing's a piss take. And the couscous tastes like bollocks.
Hey mate, I've heard it. Starmer's a drone. The EU's recruiting pigeons, and the fucking kettle's speaking German. Typical English paranoia. Give 'em but wind and the scream invasion. You can't organise a birthday, never mind a resistance.
They're building a fucking raft under here. I swear. 12 blokes. Polish builders. Labour will call it community engagement. I call it the start of paddleboard Armageddon. Once they get in, the towpath's theirs. We're all fucked, mate.
Labour's border policy? Leave the door open, put the kettle on, hand out fucking loyalty cards. I've seen dinghies come past here with more passengers than the fucking Jubilee line. He stood there smiling like he's just had his dick sucked by that boot Angela Rayner, while the country's getting fucked.
Baz thinks Keir's a cyborg but couldn't build a tent out of crisps. Kev once tried to smoke printer ink. Ryan's Wi-Fi password is help me 2022. Only robot here is Mark. I saw him cry into a clipboard once because someone parked funny. That's not policy, it's emotional constipation.
Look, I've backed Keir since day one. Posters in me window, badge on me coat, the lot. Told everyone he was the bloke to clean up the Tory shit show. Swore by him. But lately, Christ, he's starting to look like he couldn't clean a fucking tea stain. Every promise feels like he's read it off a cereal box, bland as fuck.
He's not real, mate. Starmer? Man's a fucking EU lab rat, built in Brussels, covered in skin. AI-powered voice box that only knows how to say fiscal responsibility and working people. What the fuck does that even mean?
He's grinning on the telly while the country's sinking like a caravan in the Mersey. If he doesn't grow a spine soon, I'll vote for me dog, and the boss has been dead 2 years.
Keir Starmer? The man's softer than a microwaved Kit Kat, so he is. He couldn't fight his way out of a fucking paper bag with scissors in his hands. Every time he's on the telly, I feel like I'm watching a damp sponge apologise. Borders wide open and he stood there smiling like it's fucking sports day. If Baz ever runs for PM, I'll back him. At least he can shout without dribbling and isn't fucking Ukraine and rent boys.
Kept quiet, right? Sat back, let everyone else rant about Labour. They're a fucking joke. Softer than wet bog roll. They promise border control, then hand out fucking coupons for free dinghies. Every time Starmer speaks, I hear lift music in my head. The man's got the charisma of a broken down fridge. If I see one more boat drift past, I'm buying a harpoon off eBay. That'll sort the fuckers out. Labour couldn't run a fucking raffle in a pub without losing the tickets. They got more U-turns than the M25 on a Friday night. Half the front bench couldn't smash out a decent fucking wank, never mind smashing the gangs. If these are the best we've got, we might as well hand the keys to Brussels now. We're fucking done.
You ever notice Little's always got them middle aisles? Random shite nobody asked for. That's not stock, mate. That's migrant starter packs. Tents, kettles, fucking telescopes. Labour's in on it. Every Thursday they rotate the stock so the migrants know where to go next. Sounds mad, I know, but have you ever seen anyone buy a kayak from Lidl in fucking Birmingham? I mean, what the actual fuck, mate?
Labour's like bad weed, mate. All talk, no hit, and leaves you paranoid for no reason. If the country's going down, at least let me be high enough to enjoy the view.
And so the canal drifts on, clogged with weeds, cans, and the Labour Party's immigration policy.